Hello, and welcome back to the second episode of our Let's Play for Stellaris. At the end of the last video, I was desperately trying to figure out how to access the settings to change the camera scroll. I have figured out how to adjust that very pleasantly. Turns out this bottom right button here that says Main Menu does not take you to the main menu. It instead has a menu option. They call this a main menu, as in it's the main interface for messing with settings and saving and loading the game and such. Upon discovering this main menu, I very quickly became concerned that I could not save my game at the end of the 20 minutes I put into the previous recording. It turns out that this disabled mode, which I did manually apply. I did manually apply Iron Man mode, but that's because when you are setting up the game, it warns you that you can't earn achievements if you're not in Iron Man mode, which the default was for you to not be in Iron Man mode, which I thought was quite strange. And I was like, well, it seems like the real way to play is to play with the way that enables you to earn achievements. So I turned on Iron Man mode, and it warns you that you can't specifically save, I guess, is the warning that it gave. So I shouldn't have been so freaked out that it didn't let you save. It doesn't mean your game does not become saved. You don't have to play all in one sitting. You can leave, you just can't choose when to save. It automatically saves continually, and if you need to leave and come back, you have to pick up where you left off. You can't load a previous save state to try and make a different decision or something like that, because I guess they consider that cheating, and they don't want you to be able to earn achievements, I guess, if you don't do that. A little bit strange to me. But the settings here allowed me to change the necessary settings I was looking for, and now we're back into it, episode 2, to get into actual gameplay. We've accomplished very little. Our technology is currently researching. We have several months to go to research our quantum theory and our biodiversity studies in our zero-G refineries. You get to choose 3 different types of research at a time: physics, society, and engineering, and I've so far chosen to choose the objectives that allow the research to go faster in the future. It feels like this is the way to accelerate growth at the very beginning of the game the best. Our little tutorial bot is telling us about contacts, and he says, in the contact screen we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy. Something else I learned about the interface last time is that if you get rid of his little don't show again, you get this outliner, which gives you a quick glance option for a lot of the functions that I guess we'll be performing in the future. Maybe, maybe not. I still haven't learned most about the game to understand what you would navigate to sectors, Earth, shipyards, military fleets, or civilian ships for. Contacts here, we have no contact with anyone except for ourselves. We are the player empire, the United Nations of Earth. That's all we've met so far, which makes sense. We've only scanned one system, Sirius. Our science ship is still here. In our situation log, it tells us the next objective we have. Ooh, we have 2 objectives. That's kind of fun. 2 things going on at once. We want to build a second science ship. We should consider building a second science ship to increase the speed at which we survey our region of the galaxy. Click on our star base and select the shipyard tab. Then select science ship from among the available choices. Note that you'll need to have amassed enough alloys to afford the ship before its construction can begin. So let's go back to Sol, and it said we want to click on our starbase. This is our system starbase. Here we go. They can be specialized in a variety of functions through modules and buildings, and they tend to be the last line of defense against enemy fleets in a system. We expand our borders by building starbases in nearby systems, and enemy starbases can be captured by attacking them. Okay, so it seems like there's a big military component to this. If we go to the shipyard, we want to build a new ship. Open ship designs. I'm unable to do that. Army builder. Ooh. But right here, the ships. These are the ships we can build, I imagine. The Corvette class. Or the Corvette, the Pata class. Auto best. Not sure what that means. Components. Sections. So a total of 100 of this material. This material is called alloys. Okay. And it also takes 60 months. Construction ship, Jordan class. Science ship, Scout class. Okay. We have a science ship queued. I didn't pay attention to if that drained 100 resources, but I imagine it did, 100 alloys. Okay, so we've got that queued up. I could hit resume, but I'm going to be very methodical, make sure I don't miss anything. I'm going to go back to the situation log. So not only do we want to build a science ship, we also want to build a starbase. Select a construction ship. Click the Build Starbase button in its fleet interface. Okay, so we need a construction ship. Do we have a construction ship? Starbase construction ship. Nice. So the situation log tells me to click the Build Starbase button. Oh, select a construction ship, Build Starbase button. Okay. Construction ship, Build Starbase is right here. Ah, but it's not giving me the option because I think that we need to move to Sirius in order to build a starbase in Sirius. Construction ship Jordan class. Is that right? Then click a star. Unlike other orbital stations, starbases can be built outside of your borders. That makes sense because they're what you use to expand your borders. I think I've done this wrong. I don't think I need to move my construction ship. Where did my construction ship go? What the heck? Mining station, mining station. It was just here. And then I sent it to Sirius. Is it in Sirius already? No, that's my science ship. Let's go back to Sol. Okay, we're going to learn about our homeworld. We can see the total number of districts this planet can support, how many pops are living on it, and how much food and other resources it produces and consumes. We can also see if the planet is suffering from low stability and if there is an assigned governor. They are found here. Okay, I had read that before in the previous episode, but I never hit do not show again. Decisions. These are plant-specific orders or practices that can be temporarily enforced by spending some of our resources. Resettle? Not sure what that means. Okay. Ah, the construction ship is almost, I found it. It's right here. I've selected it. Okay. Can I cancel its movement? Initiate jump. Interesting. Automatic construction. Ship details. Disband. I don't want to disband the ship. Close. Return. Order selected fleets to return to nearest allied starbase. Hold control to exclusively return to starbases owned by us. That's interesting. Ah, stop and remove all actions for... Okay. So the situation log tells me that I click build a starbase and then click a star. So, construction ship, build a starbase in Sirius. Okay, let's unpause. Let's make it happen. They're heading to Sirius. That should be the only thing I need to do. This is underway as well. We're building a science ship from somewhere. Oh, hold on. How are we building that? Traditions available. Ah, we can adopt a new tradition. I haven't looked at this yet. We'll have them give me the little download. Adopting a tradition tree or unlocking a specific tradition costs a certain amount of unity, and the price goes up as we unlock traditions and our empire grows. Click select to choose your first tradition tree. Sure. Adaptability is a human trait, if I remember from when I was setting up the game in the first place. So reusing what has become obsolete gives us more to build with in the future. This is called recycling, enhanced recycling. Building and district, strategic resource cost, and upkeep reduced by 10%. This cost me 300 tradition. I have 900 tradition. I have so much tradition. I think. This is called Unity. Yeah, I'm choosing a tradition that costs Unity, apparently. consumer goods. Interesting. By adapting to, so habitability is increased by 10%. Cost and upkeep reduced by 10%. I like the enhanced recycling. So let's adopt. Are you sure I want to adopt adaptability tradition? Yes, it costs 300 unity. I'm down to 600. Within this, I'm going to take enhanced recycling, which leads to survival of the fittest. By coming into contact with other species, we have learned that the true importance of overcoming our weaknesses in the great struggle towards survival. I'm not really interested in that, but this seems fine. I'll do this first. Yes, and we don't have enough to do anything else. Council agenda ready. Your council agenda is ready to be activated. A counselor can be assigned or replaced any time, and they can always fulfill a separate assignment, like piloting a science vessel. The one exception to this is our ruler, which is President Dolores Mwanga. Agenda progress is dependent on the counselor's levels, our empire size, and in certain cases, the counselor's ethics. At its end, an agenda can be activated to convert its working effect into a more powerful one and to make room for a new agenda. Legitimacy indicates the population's opinion of our council's ethics. If a faction's ethics are unrepresented in our rule, their happiness may decrease. Okay. Kind of don't want to hit don't show again because I feel like I might not need that information again. That's a lot of information, but I'm going to hit don't show again anyway because it's not particularly an effective use of time to read out loud something I've already read out loud on our playthrough. I came here to do something, I'm not sure what. Council agenda. Launched agendas, infinite opportunities, open edicts. There are often several stances to take on any given policy, though they may be limited to our technology or ethics. Edicts have a monthly upkeep cost, either afforded by our edicts fund, paid with Unity, or at times other resources. Okay, so this costs 15 routinely, but I'm only monthly, I would guess. But I'm only gaining 29 monthly, so I'd want to be a little bit careful. Stockpiling these might be better than imposing a cost. Ethics shift chance. I'm not really interested in that right now. However, oh, so we have policies selected for all these different options. Okay, but that's still not the council agenda. What is the council agenda? Edicts, council. Click to see, launch agenda. Initiate infinite opportunities. Initial modifier, citizen population happiness plus 4%. Launched modifier plus 10%. Lasts for 10 years. Let's promote and celebrate our technological... Let's do it. I could have looked at other agendas, but I decided not to. Oh, but I still can. Evolving society? Monthly unity? Oh, is this like queued up then? Because infinite opportunities is right here, currently being... So if I unpause, is this gonna start making progress? Not sure. Normal speed. It's already September of... Oh my goodness, it's been 2 years and 9 months since we began. We've accomplished very little. Okay, but no more notifications up here. Recruit scientist. Okay, I need to recruit a new scientist because I built a new science ship. The new science ship is... Where is my new science ship? Right here, science ship. I created it in the shipyard. Or the... Right? The starbase? Yeah, the shipyard, which is in the starbase. Open ship designs, and then I queued it. Okay. Just remind myself how I did that, so I could do it in the future. This particular ship, I want to assign a scientist to. It cannot perform survey missions or research anomalies without a scientist. Select a new science ship, click Assign Leader box. The leader tab will open showing all the scientists currently employed by us. Click on the Recruit button at the top of the list. Select the candidate you want and click on their associated Recruit button. Recruiting leader costs Unity. Uh-oh, I've spent some Unity outside of what the tutorial wanted me to do, so I hope I still have enough to recruit the leader. And you may need to wait until you have... Yeah, you may need to wait until you have enough store. I suspect that's going to be the case here. I bet it costs more than 291. Let's unpause so we can start accumulating... Oh, I see. So we're about to get more right there. Boom, the month just ended. That's kind of cool. That it goes by day, but then the typical unit of time that things happen, it looks like, is by month. But your actual time, your real time in the game counts up by day. Kind of cool. Okay, this is the Newton, and there's a recruit scientist button. Survey, fleet stance, open, empty leader slot. Oh, we have lots of people. That cost... there's an upkeep for having these people. No, we only have 32 Unity per month. So, okay, recruiting leader is going to cost 2 of that, so we'll go back down to 30 Unity per month. Not a big deal. She has a little badge here. Oh, they all have a little badge here. Roamer, expertise, materials, leader trait, spark of genius, archaeologist. I like... This is weird that hers is prefaced with expertise, materials, while the other ones just have names. Roamer, spark of genius, archaeologist. Spark of genius sounds the coolest to me. She is near the oldest, 36 years old, compared to Gabriella Horner's 37 years old. Olga, or perhaps Olya is how that is pronounced. Antonova, they all cost the same, so. Refreshes in 2 years. Interesting. UNS Einstein. He's assigned to the UNS Einstein. His expertise is computing. I remember knowing that. Okay. Recruit the leader. Yes. I'm here to serve your empire. Tell me what needs to be done. I'm going to change her name because I had a university professor named Olya. Her last name was Stoddard. I thought that Dr. Stoddard was a man because of sexist dispositions. That's probably not actually the reason why. It just turns out that economics is a male-dominated department at my university and at many universities. And I saw in the economics newspaper, or the newsletter that they send out per week, that Dr. Stoddard was looking for a research assistant, and I considered being what I thought was his research assistant. I eventually had Dr. Stoddard as one of my professors and learned that Dr. Stoddard was in fact a woman from Russia. And she told us her first name is pronounced Olya, not Olga. She said, you can call me by my first name if you want, but only if you pronounce it correctly. Okay, I'm happy that she's been assigned. Let's unpause the timeline. Good, the scientist has assumed command. Resources can be bought and sold using the appropriate buttons here, but be aware that buying or selling a resource will raise or lower the price of that resource respectively. Monthly automatic trade deals can also be set up in the section to the right. Good, okay, we already, yeah, I didn't say okay to that. Colony ship, situation log updated. Excellent. Okay, we're still paused because I thought I might want to do something in the market. I don't have any reason to feel that that's important right now, though I will read this. The internal market. The galactic market has not been founded yet, so we have only... Okay, yeah, that's basically the same thing that guy said. He said the situation log has been updated. It has. It wants us to build a colony ship. The time has come to colonize another world. First, we'll have to build a colony ship. These ships take a long time to build and require a large amount of alloys, food, and consumer goods, but a thriving colony will more than return on this investment. This is like building a settler in Civilization. Click, I imagine. I don't know. I've not played this game before, but that's what it sounds like to me. Click on your starbase and select the shipyard tab, then click on the build ship button and select colony ship from among the available choices. Note that you will need to have amassed enough resources to afford the ship before its construction can begin. That makes sense. Let's go to the starbase. We're in the shipyard already. Colony ship. We have amassed enough resources. Only barely. Consumer goods at 200. Just above where it needs to be. It's going to take a while, though. Select colonists. We're going to make some human colonists. Unpause. Boom, that is ticking down. We're going to have a new colony ship nice and soon. Britannia class. Okay, in the meantime, let's travel on over to Sirius. We have this science ship, who I want you to survey. There's no anomaly that I think you need to research right now. As life and leadership takes its toll, most leaders will inevitably sustain negative traits. It is only natural to replace leaders who no longer benefit our empire. Rip them. Get fired. I guess this game does last for years in game time, so. Okay. How do I figure out who has gained a new skill? Is there a way to know? Also, these guys are sleeping. I would like them to be doing something. That's what I'm about to solve with the Einstein. But first, I wanted to see if I could... leaders. A leader's class determines their possible assignments across our empire and what position on the council they can undertake. The leaders available for hire will periodically refresh. We should remember to keep an eye out for new prospects. We can support only a limited number of leaders. Going over our capacity will significantly increase the cost of their upkeep and reduce their gained experience. It is recommended that redundant or idle leaders be kept to a minimum. That makes a lot of sense. Who is ready for a new skill? Man, our president has twice as much upkeep as anybody else. Skill level 2 out of 10. Interesting. Ethic. She previously held the position of politician. President. I don't want to dismiss her. I can dismiss anyone else, though. I have no idea how to know who is ready for an upgrade and how you give them that upgrade their skill. This is all... doesn't seem like these filtering tabs are going to help me discover what I want. Dolores, how do I give you a new skill? How do I know who's the one eligible for a new skill? I'm not going to worry about it right now. We can have one more leader. Interesting. We're going to unpause. Actually, we're going to pause again because I want to get you on your survey mission before. So I just do this. And now you're on your way to survey. Interesting. Surveying Barnard Star 3, 0%, +5 orders. What does +5 orders mean? Oh, there are 5 different aspects to surveying. Actually, well, I count 6, so I actually have no idea. Oh, it's probably 5 or more. It probably doesn't give the exact number. It just, once it's more than 5, it just says +5. Okay. They're on their way there, that's good. The construction ship is not doing anything. This is my star base. This is my construction ship. Okay. I want to construct something. Do I want to build a mining station for like Sirius 3? Oh, this planet can be colonized by us. Build a mining station. Okay, let's do that. Mining station. Let's click on Sirius 1. Building Sirius 1 mining station. So I no longer have any idle ships, as far as I can tell. Traditions. Aha, we can adopt a new tradition. Anomaly found. Okay, let's one thing at a time. Bot. The traditions screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked. Adopting a tradition tree or unlocking a specific tradition costs a certain amount of unity, and the price goes up as we unlock traditions and our empire grows. Click select to choose your first tradition tree. We've already done that. I may have even already read that just moments ago. Change scientist. Relative difficulty challenging. Atmospheric readings from Barnard Star 3 do not match simulated projections. The current scientist finds this anomaly challenging, -2 levels. So the anomaly will take 180 more days to research. Oh. So this is the anomaly. Atmospheric anomaly. Barnard's Star 3. Nice, I can even take a look at it. Oh, I didn't mean to unpause. Well, yeah, I don't know if I have another scientist who's, like, better equipped for this. So can I just leave it be for now? Okay. They're surveying this star. Okay, cool, cool, cool. They're working. Working, working, working. Aha. Okay, this anomaly. Yeah, I had said leave it be for now, so I can change to Oliev. I have no reason to believe that she will do better than him. Why is it so hard for him? Okay. And it says we can get new tradition. Habitability seems like a very good thing to invest in. It does cost quite a bit of my current, but there's no time like the present to spend our current resources. Let's unpause and continue along. I'm just going to leave that here for now. Okay, the Ute Empire. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Barnard Star 5. Our scientists think they inhabited this region of stars roughly 6 million years ago based on the age of the artifacts. The aliens called themselves the Ute and appear to have been very large and flat arthropod analogs. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Ute to travel abroad the same starship. Interesting. And I think that might be a good place for us to call this episode. We've been recording for nearly 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us on our episode 2 of Let's Play Stellaris. This episode definitely seemed a lot more interesting than last, so I hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks.